Do you hate all humans? Well, I wouldn't say I hate all humans. Just the lazy ones, the energetic ones, the smart ones, the dumb ones, the arrogant ones, the humble ones. Am I racist? No, it is the humans who are wrong. Say that betray is a very strong word. I wouldn't say that I've betrayed anyone. Rather that I manipulated you all into going along with my plans, and really that's more to my credit than anything else. So, congratulations to me, I suppose. Be a bit of a waste of breath, really. Once I was asleep in the Fade for so long that by the time I woke up again, I had a beautiful full head of hair, a little moustache. The hair was luxurious and it glistened in the light, blew in the wind, but I couldn't handle the responsibility of being that beautiful. I'm already so handsome. I just couldn't take it, couldn't do that to the world. Well, now I think this is a bit of an unfair question. Blackwall was lying because he's a bastard trying to escape his past. I was stretching the truth for really the greater good, so you should be thanking me on this account. Will you ever be giving back the equipment that I gave you? Well, no, I'm using it right now. What kind of question is that? You had them made for me. Who else dresses like this? Lyrium statue. You don't know that I mean, not that I have that. I mean, there's just... What's Lyrium? If anyone's involved with something called Lyrium, it's Cullen. That bitch. The soles of my feet are harsh and cold, like my own soul. So no, not really. Would I ever wear plaid weave? No, really, that's more of Sarah's thing, isn't it? Are there any spots you would recommend visiting in the Fade? Well, there's a few battlegrounds that are absolutely delightful if you go in summertime. I'm also quite fond of a little reflection pool that I've gone to. Would recommend going with a guide. Not that I'm giving tours. Please don't ask me about that. Again. Has the Inquisitor ever hit you on the head when jumping down from the library? Just don't understand why you wouldn't wear clothes for practicality more than anything else. It's just really not my vibe, if you understand. What was with that hat? I know what I just said about fashion. The practicality of that hat was that everyone was going around trying to slap my head for good luck, and I didn't understand why. So I put a bloody hat on. It'd spoil the ending, would it not? Well, of course I'm sad about griffins going extinct. Sad that a lot of things aren't the way that they used to be. You know, proud, majestic beasts, and someone's been going around killing all the dragons. Don't know who would do something as barbaric as that. What do you think of Sarah's opinion on elven culture? What do I think of Sarah's opinions? Not very much. I made it! You utter imbecile. You know, some of you at Skyhold have never ripped off a dead wolf's jaw and made it into a beautiful necklace, and it really shows. Are these really your most pressing questions, Inquisitor? Did Sarah put you up to that one? I bet she did. Was I born bald? Well, most people are. Bold of you to assume I was even born. Tea. I detest the stuff. It's old, bitter, stuffy, thinks it's all that. Really, it's only good for spilling on the occasion. Tuesday afternoons with Madame Vivienne. She always had something delightful to say about how terrible Dorian's fashion choices were. How he should really shave that hideous moustache. Some things I miss about Skyhold. Vivienne, you're one of them. Well, I mean, where to start? She's humiliated me, insulted me, but the one that really stuck with me, the one that I will never forgive her for, was one morning when I went to make myself some delicious oatmeal. She had swapped my oats for sawdust. So I had a bowl of hot milk and sawdust shavings. It took me far too long to realise that that was not oat. Really, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself for that one. How would I know about the dread... Oh, I suppose I am an elf and I do tell a lot of stories. Well, I mean, surely that's ridiculous. Like, no matter how many times you bend round, you can't really reach your own tail to bite it off. It's a very difficult position to get into, and an even more difficult one to get out of. Not that I would know. Scrambled. Poached. I'm an elf. What egg? Well, yes, there's a lot of pressure when you're trying to save the world. Inquisitor. Not to discredit your staff, but you really need to crack down on these egg-related questions that you're sending me. My brain is scrambled trying to think of them, and I will fry you if you don't stop this soon. This is far from a hard-boiled investigation. I thought we were doing something serious. I thought we were doing important work. It's just another disappointment. What kind of question is that? Obviously it's Cassandra. She's the only one with any ounce of competence between all of you. Looking at you, Varric. I'm not that old. Why would you even ask me a question like that? I wasn't there. But I did hear that they had the most excellent library, like top of the range. There was a password and it was members only and that sort of thing. You could have the most amazing conversation, pure intellectual conversation with anyone you met there. Not that I would know any of that. Not anything like that. I've wasted enough of my precious time, so answer a couple more out of courtesy. Why is your head so shiny? Not going to dignify that with a response. How is your head so perfectly round? Yo, you look like an egg. Love, Sarah. Well, you're going to keep entertaining the words of that rambling buffoon. You clearly don't respect me or anything that I stand for. I thought this was kind of me to try and reach out and talk to you after I basically declared war on the entire world. Thought maybe you'd ask me about my master plan that I wasn't going to tell you about anyway. And now I'm double not going to tell you. So, I'm done. This is over. If you want to speak to me again, you will have to meet me on the battlefield if you think you can even stop me. And Vivienne, see you next week, love. Alright, bye.